felt great getting back on rhythm, hitting our numbers, hitting our landmarks. That was really good for us. So just getting back to who we've been and who we are is really good, and it's going to be a kind of momentum we need to go through the season.
How do you feel like y'all ran the ball against Florida State?
We ran pretty well. We got a lot of design runs with just no tags, no extra, just ball hitting A gap, ball hitting B gap, and we loved it. Led kind of fed to the play action, kind of fed into everybody getting into the groove of things. Receivers blocking, guys running the ball well. It gets the offense hyped, and that's what we love to do.
You knew you had the script going in. You were going to run that halfback pass on the second play, no matter what. How exciting is that to kind of open up a playbook for y'all?
I think it was just kind of interesting because we were like, all right, well, we're going to run this play, the second play, no matter what. And we were like, we got to make it work. Travis, he's no Patrick McClure, but he can throw it. And we knew he was going to get it to Ross and just put it in his area, and he's going to go get it. So we were really excited for them.
How important was it just to get off to that fast start that opening drive?
It was really important to us because getting into our rhythm, getting back to who we are, which is putting the ball on the ground, moving people, playing fast, physical, is really who we are as our DNA. And just establishing that early created that momentum that once we get started, nobody can stop us. So that's what we really appreciate about Saturday.
The offensive line was really able to sort of impose its will. Do you think that part of that was maybe schematics, like getting them to run side to side some and then hitting them between the tackles, or what's your explanation of how you guys were able to do that with the run?
It was just great play calling by coaches, great setups, great formations, and then just the setup of the blocks, really. We had a lot of good combinations, a lot of good one-on-one blocks, and then just giving Travis or Lin J, whoever, just space to get in there really led to some giant gains. And then not only the giant gains, but the 5, the 4s, that really wears down defenses. And them just not knowing what we can do with all the weapons we have on the inside, on the outside, just keeping them on their toes. Them not knowing what we're going to do really gets them in like a defensive, attitude, and we just keep attacking that, and they couldn't hang with us.
Was the line as a whole kind of stewing over the previous 2 weeks as well, just after false start penalties and all that?
Yeah, we were pretty disappointed in how we played in North Carolina as a unit, and for the last 2 weeks we've taken that personally because we the team goes as we go, and we accepted that as an offensive line, and we went to work.
You all have had the 7 false starts in the last couple of games. You haven't really had that problem yourself, but just as a unit, how much of an emphasis is on that going into Louisville? You know that's going to be a hostile environment with a lot of noise.
It's going to have to be the biggest thing from routine-wise, what we got to work on, just being on the same page, focusing. We're going to put that at the top of the priorities, really, because, the sound can get going and people start thinking about snap counts and what they're doing, how to adjust to the defense. So really, we're just going to have to really implement that into everything we do, going off of, different snap counts, different cadences, to really hone in and really get the play started.
I know you all went to a silent count at one point at North Carolina. You switched a couple of times. How difficult is that to kind of go back and forth?
It can be really difficult, especially when there's different checks. We may have different centers in. Different plays have different rhythms. So really it's a tough thing for everybody to be on the same page and going off the center's rhythm. So at that point, we really, really need to focus. Like I'm focusing on him right now. It's it's pretty important.
You might have some good questions.
You got a question? Sure.
I got a question. Where are your socks at?
My socks? Shoot, man, I'm letting the dogs out today. Great question, Bernice.
Tremayne, Tony was just here telling us that you guys were challenged and needed to be reminded to be aggressive and just do what Clemson does, what Clemson's done to be successful. How easy is it, even for an older player like yourself, to kind of slip into this routine that, hey, we've won 20 in a row, we haven't lost in a couple of years, maybe we can just throw our helmets out there and win games?
For an older guy, we usually don't jump into that mindset. It's usually after the monotony of the day by day, it can really take a toll out of you. Coaches do a really great job in establishing the culture that it's a one-game season. Nothing's more important than the next game, and really it can come from the monotony of doing it day by day, and the grind of the season can really wear you down, and sometimes you lose your edge. But that's when the coaching, that's when all the support staff and everybody really reemphasizes, like, hey, you got to find your motivation today, find your edge today. What's going to make you be great? So that's the great thing about Clemson, that every football team experiences those lapses in motivation, or lapses in, I guess, edge. And then that's when the culture is supposed to rejuvenate you. So we had that over the last 2 weeks, and it's been great.
Coach Swinney, I think, said Friday night he saw the look in you guys' eyes and said he knew you were going to play well. Did you feel that too? And when did you sort of sense that leading up to the game?
I think I felt it on that Thursday, especially coming off that bye week. Everybody got refreshed. Everybody got a chance to really get out what happened, or process what happened first, and then get it out of their systems. And once we hit that new week, we were refreshed. We were ready to go. We had a new edge, and everybody was just ready to get back on the field. Regardless of what happened at North Carolina, we were ready to go play the best version of Clemson football.
Was that one of the more blistering, I guess, off weeks from the staff, or was it kind of normal?
It was a sense of urgency, absolutely, but it was just a typical game week for us. So.
That Fridge 2.0 package, I guess we could call it, with Xavier Thomas in the I formation. Were you in on that play?
I was.
What happened on that play? I mean, obviously he was tackled short of the goal line, but
I guess there was just some miscommunication between some of the defensive guys and us. We really just need to work it more. It can really go and really work for us. We just need to really refine, spend some more time with the defensive guys, because we're just a couple inches, one block away from scoring on that. So we really need to work on that some more.
I apologize, I'm going to ask this, but when Tony said earlier that they make more of an emphasis this past week on just letting straight up run for Travis, you guys as an offensive line, knowing it's a straight up run call, and you don't have to worry about RPO and all that stuff, how does that make you feel? And is that some challenge you guys like to have? Just that, hey, look, we just got to go beat our guy.
That makes the world of difference for us. Obviously, we're going to go out there and do our job the best of our ability, no matter what the play is called. But when it's a direct run, when it's just a straight-up run call, that's the bread and butter for offensive line. That's what we play football for. We're a physical position. We're a physical group. So getting out there and just knowing, like, hey, just going to go beat our guys, no pressure for us, it's really fun.
I'd like to see more of that going forward.
I would, yes.
You mentioned the monotony of the day by day. Were you surprised when you first encountered that in college? Because I imagine from the outside you're just thinking of the variables.
Yeah, it kind of gets you. I guess it's your real first taste of real life. Getting up in the morning, working out, going to class, going to practice, watching film, doing work, going to bed. And that rhythm for over years and months kind of drains you, not just physically, obviously, from getting up and moving and all that, but mentally as well. And that can creep up on you and, like, really bog you down for a little while. But then that's when you got to find your own personal motivation to come do it every day and get better. So yeah, it kind of shocked me from coming to high school, but once you get over that, once you get used to it, then you work through it.